Can you guys hear me now? No audio. Can you hear me now? That's what I was. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. I think you can. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Who guys, today has been the day. Your girl thought she had everything set up, didn't have was halfway set up. That's what it was. I'm not used to doing it on a Friday. I did get a new microphone, and to come to find out, it did not work with computers. So you had to scratch all of that and then bring back my old stuff, and I didn't do it on all of my information. Okay, yes, you hear my birdies. They are still in here. My husband, I am sweating because I'm so nervous. I feel so horrible that you guys had to endure that. He's outside working on the coop as we speak. If you see mess around me, that's because it's a mess in my studio. But anyway, I am Stephanie, aka known as Sassy Steph, of Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter, and we are here for so long on Friday. I am super duper excited. We are doing the harvest delivery by none other than the Tensisters. You can find them here on YouTube. If you hadn't had time to get your oh, excuse me, Lord Jesus, almost if you hadn't had time to get your pattern and your grid, you can still go ahead and do so. Don't feel bad if you don't have it. We will work, you will watch me do it today, and we will continue to work on it. So, before I get ahead of myself, the only announcement I'm going to share during this time, Lord, I got to do a giveaway too during this live. Don't let me forget. Your girl is stressing. So don't let me forget the giveaway. We'll do it in about 30 minutes, so remind me then. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, if we don't, depending on how far we get, well, because I'm rambling right now, we will have a part 2 at 10 o'clock tonight. Donna, Handmade by Ying, had graciously was not going, most likely wasn't going to do it. She did offer her time slot for me tonight if I needed a part 2. So we will go ahead and take it because I have a lot to share with you guys. As already told you guys, I had already started because most of you have been with me when I did the Joy quilt. But before we get too far ahead along in the game, I want to say hello to Angel. Thank you so much for being here. Katie Crafts, Day, hey. Teresa, hey. The debt-free quilter Heather is here in the house, guys. Around to it, Shirley. Thank you so much for coming. Just say hey to Beverly. Hey, Beverly. Nora is in the house. Amy is in the house. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So, again, I already started the panel. It's right here. I did not do the other side, as you can see right here, because I want to do that one with you guys. Okay. So you won't feel like I'm just, I did it and halfway did it and didn't show you guys. So I'm going to take this one off the wall. Ouch. Pins. The pins are nothing but the devil, I tell you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, okay, this will fit right here. Okay. Let me see. The girl wasn't prepared like she thought she was. I'm gonna bring my, y'all, something touched my leg. I was about to jump up out of here. My pants leg came down. So I'm going to bring down you guys down to the iron. Let me see if I have everything set up in this view, okay? Let me calm down, slow down. Okay, you guys should hear me now. But I got to get up and get something because I forgot it. Oh, y'all, my day is not going the way that I want it to. And when I tell you I forgot everything on the other side of the room, I did. So just bear with me just one hot second. Okay. Okay. Now your girl got it together. Now she is together. So you have your gridded interfacing, okay? What you have, of course, you need your pattern. So I'm gonna set mine right here. What I like about the Tensisters gridded pattern is that she has it numbered. As you can, I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. Can you see that? They got numbers. It's numbered 1 through 9, and then it's numbered 1 through 14 down along the side. They do panels. Their panels are designed to be fused together to make a bigger project. And that's what I would have to do with mine. Now, you might have gotten a gridded interfacing that might be already the size that you need. So some of this instruction will not apply to you. But in the event that it does apply to you because you have to fuse together your interfacing, I'm going to show you guys some tricks. So, hey, real diapers don't wait around here. Heather has a little one, guys. Yes, Teresa told her to wash her hands. That is too funny. Y'all, thank y'all for the comic relief. Your girl needs it, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, again, I am on this part. If you have the panel in front of you, I already have this part already completed. The whole entire left side of the panel, as you can see. So we're going to work on the right side. Now, if you hadn't started at all, you can still follow me and be piecing yours together, okay? It's telling me now. I have learned, because if you remember what I did the last time, I was just setting them on here and then waiting like I'm doing right now. I'm just setting them on here. But sometimes when they fuse, they don't get all the way stuck down, or if you have to move it, your grid, what will happen is your pieces will fall off. So what you can do is take your trusty glue stick, just dab a piece of, not a piece, but a smidge of glue, and that'll hold it in place just in case you have to move it. Or in my case, because I'm working in such a small area, because I want to get this pretty much done, this area done, I'm just going to go boop, 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 and just place my squares down. You guys following me? I hope so. I know I was rushed in the beginning because I was unfortunately not as organized as I like to have been. But okay, but we're here now, so that's all that matters. And here. So what you're doing right now is just placing your squares, depending on which size you did. Mine called for 2-inch squares. Now, if you did the 1-inch, you should have cut your squares 1.5 inches. If you did the 2-inch finished grid, you will have to have cut your squares 2.5 inches. Okay, I'm a bit late. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Danielle. Thank you so much. I want to, but haven't to that point as I'm redoing my room, so I can't. All right, so just watch, sit back and enjoy while you're doing your room. It's no problem, no problem. Okay. Okay. So, and this is the last one right here. Then it's calling, asking for my corner piece, and I'm using this one. If you guys don't know, I am using the fabric line, is it Forest Frolic? And it's, I believe it is a motor line. And see how I have to move it, and by me sticking it down with that little bit of glue, that helps. So I'm going to go to the next row, and the next row is all background pieces. Let's see if I can move a little bit quicker. Now, when I did the joy one, I was like, oh wow, this is so cool. Now this part is the fun part because it's kind of relaxing. Just making sure you get your squares, within, as you can see, within my square that's my grid that's printed. Just making sure it gets within there. It's going to come to a point when after we sew the first seam, things going to get kind of like, you know what? This is a lot of work, but it's so worth it and it's so much fun. So see, when I tell you I'm working with a limited space, so I have to keep moving stuff, shifting it to the right and left. So again, okay, we're getting to some different colors. Well, after these two pieces. There. Now it's calling for my stem pieces. Okay, and put these three ready. Boop, boop, boop. And then we can just go ahead and knock these out. So it's stem. And you follow the pattern, it's pretty easy. No different from any other pattern you have to follow. Now, trick, when it comes to your half square triangles, make sure that your corners, I'm going to show you just 1 second. I just want to set these down. Let me see how far you can see. Okay. When it comes to half square triangles, make sure that your corners where not these corners, but the corners with the diagonal, make sure those are right in your fall in line at your corners. So when you flip it to sew it, they will line up very well. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to do row 4 and 5, and then I'm going to stop and iron, and then we'll go on down the rest of the way. So we need here, make sure no one's asking me questions. Says, how many rows do you put down before you start to fuse? I usually go the length of my iron. So what I'm going to do after row 4, I'm going to go ahead and fuse. Now, be careful if you have directional fabric and you want your people, your little people or your birds or your whatever you have, make sure they're in the direction that you want them to be. 4, and then this one again, making sure these corners are directly in line. Up and then, okay, let me, oh no, see, I did not use glue on these, did I? No. And I'm going to show you how you can do it with and without. So if you don't have the school glue, you don't have to use it. Now, did I purposely do that? No, because I forgot to put the glue down here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So here we go. I do have a Teflon sheet. You can use a pressing sheet, silicone sheet, any kind of sheet that you need to, so you will not get the fusible interface on your iron. And you just press down. If your interfacing came with instructions, please follow those instructions. Hello, Peggy Lynn. Thank you, Kelly. She said the pattern is adorable. Yeah, this is a pattern to me that if you are just wanting to do something that is not like heavy, a lot of times when you're doing quilting, you want to make sure that your corners are, nice and put together. This one, it does it for you, because when you get to sewing them down together, you're like, oh wow, that was pretty easy. And of course, make sure that you get it nice and secure. Now you'll know if it's not nice and secure, because when you go to move it, your pieces will fly away. Okay. So now I'm going to move it up so we can finish. Now see, we've already done the stem of the pumpkin. Now we're working on the body of the pumpkin. Okay. 1, I know I need 3 down. Let's move this just a little bit more. And it never felt I will pick a fabric that has something that I have to play with. And that's these little birds in here. I mean, I could make it look like they're, nah, I can't do that. It's gonna drive me nuts to see a bird upside down. It's not gonna drive me nuts to see half of a bird, but it's gonna drive me nuts to see a bird upside down, okay? They're not bats. Okay, and it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I think what happened here is just about every piece of this fabric has some part of a bird in it. So I'm not gonna worry if all of my birds are close together. Just not gonna do it. Okay, hold on, I'll get to the chat in just 1 second. Let me finish placing these birds. I tell you guys, it is so, once you get the gist of it, it will go easy. It goes easily for you guys. Okay, that is the pumpkin. Now let's put the back on. Okay, I see no questions. Everything is good. Okay, just making sure. I hope you guys are working on something. Tell me, how was your day today? Today I had my I had a group meeting today. I had, before I get to talking, and hold on, making sure that I'm putting all these the right way. And again, right here, I'm not using the glue. I'm just going to fuse them down because the glue is slowing me up right now. It's slowing your girl up. What I'm going to do is press this side because I got right mini right here. And I did have my interview today, even though I didn't have to have it. It was a very short interview today for I do horse therapy for those who have PTSD. So I work with horses, and that's part of, you know, it's a program that helps veterans, but they also help others too. But my program, the program I'm under, is for veterans. And guys, I am looking forward to it. Now, I've already graduated from the program, but now, so we are going to work on a different aspect, and I want to learn how to, I learned how to groom, and I've learned how to lead. I want to do more leading and not to be afraid to feed. So that's what I'm going to work on this time. I will never be able to ride, unfortunately, because of one of the conditions I have. It causes me to faint, and that's a far fall. Okay, a far fall. Your girl cannot fall that far from a horse. I don't think I would make it even with a helmet. Okay, so I'm gonna put these right here. So I'm looking forward to doing that therapy again, and continuing with my other therapies as well. See, you get me on a project, I talk too much. But I want you guys to know because you might be interested in a program like that. Okay. Any questions? Yes, they are. She said she had three for 20 years. I love, love, love working with horses. And in fact, I really do want, well, my goal was always to have a small farm, hence the chickens. My children are, getting to a point where they're growing up. My one son is 27. My daughter, she'll be 18 next month. So I thought it was time where, it's my time now where I want to secure this down just a little bit more. I can get, start my dream of having a farm. But the thing is, by me being, a little bit disabled, I can't do that because I don't want to do it now as bad as I want to, like on a horse. I can't clean up. If I can't do their maintenance on my own, I don't want to have my husband to do it. I don't want to have to depend on him to do it. That's not fair. Though he would support me 100%, 100%, I don't want him to, not in that capacity. Okay, we are moving on to the bed of the truck where the pumpkin is lying at. So this part is pretty easy. You guys get this part, right? You're just placing your squares where you want them to be. It's 3 down. But with chickens, I felt that they were pretty easy, something I can take care of myself. Um, Making sure we have all the right equipment, everything we need for it. So that's why I started with chickens. Then I really, really want goats. I really want a couple of goats. But then I'm thinking, okay, that's just like a horse. I can't, I, and I know that they're known for getting their little selves escaping, and I do not want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with that, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it 100%. So I think I'm just gonna stick with chickens. I will be getting 2 bunny rabbits for Christmas. So I have we'll have our dog, our 2 barn cat or outside cats. We'll have the chickens, and then I'll have my bunnies. I think that's a safe place for me. Okay. I know it's 2 rows, and it'll go one after the pumpkin. Okay. Let me put these right here. 1, 2. So, did you guys all cut all your pieces by hand, or did you cut yours with the AccuCut? I use mine. I use AccuCut. I was not. I use the AccuCut to cut mine. I'm not gonna kid you not. I kid you not. I use the AccuCut. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we are going on to. I'm gonna find the wheel pieces, and it goes this way. 1, and then this one will go this way. Okay, y'all, we getting our truck together. And then it was a black piece right there. And then I'm gonna fuse these down once I get these 2 pieces. What are these? This is another gray. That's all of our truck right there. And the bumper. And then these are background pieces. Hmm? That's out the way. Background. Okay. Let's see. That one. This one. Oh, that piece feel kind of stiff. It felt like it's more than one together. That one. And that one. Again, you can feel free to use the washable glue for positioning. I'm feeling pretty good that I have this down. Okay, I do see a reminder. Okay, now we're going to see if this works. Now, I wanted to tell you guys, again, you've already know that your girl has hit over 500 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you guys. I just didn't really think that I would probably ever see this number, and to see it and to see that it is still growing. I am blessed. I am truly, truly blessed. I am so grateful and so thankful. I did do this giveaway a couple weeks ago when it happened, and Donna, Handmade by Ying, she won the giveaway, and she then stated to me, oh no, I was just there to support you, and I want to give it back so you can give it to one of your subscribers. What it will be a $25 gift card to Halo. Angel is in the chat. Angel, I am so excited that she opened her own. She called it, y'all, it's so cute. It's Halo. It's a Halo Inspirations Boutique. Did I get it right, Angel? Put it in there. Put it in the chat, Cal. Address and all, because some people are, I think I might have a couple of Virginians in the house. It's not a boutique. It is a quilt shop, honey. You have a bona fide quilt shop, and I am praying that you will prosper and that soon you will be out of that place into a bigger place where you guys will just continue to grow and blow Williamsburg, Virginia's mind, because you have a beautiful, beautiful quilt shop. And I wanted to support her in her opening up that. See that even my girls here want to support you, Angel. Support her in her endeavor. Yes. So okay. I'm gonna try this, and we're gonna see it together, okay? Because Becca so graciously took time out of her day to help me set this up. So let's see, okay? Let us see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me refresh this screen so we make sure that everything is good to go. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me 1 second. I wanted to make sure that I have the name correct for the giveaway. Okay. You guys ready? It's going to run for, I have a 30-minute timer on it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You have to be present to win. I'm so sorry. Just making sure that's there. Start giveaway. Did it go? Did it start? Yay! You have to type in !MLAQ. Let's see if this works. Thank you, Angel, for putting your the address in the chat. Peggy, honey, it's MLAQ. Angel said she do not like cutting. Girl, you got to get you an active quilt, a die cutting system. Okay, I don't see any entries yet. Hold on. Oh, I see Katie. She got it right. She's in there. Okay, it's working. So we're gonna let that run and let the timer run out. Again, it's 30 minutes. You guys got to be present to win. You have to be willing to give me your email address, because I'm going to put that in when I purchase it. I'm going to send it directly to you. So when I send you an email back, let you know that your gift certificate is there, you will get an acknowledgement from Halo at that time that you have a gift certificate. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Donna Dixon. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If I did, I am so sorry. I don't mean to. Okay, let's continue where we are. We are at the top of the wheel. Well, I do know that this is the wheel part right here. It needs this. Wait, did I fuse these down? They not fused down good enough, y'all. Let me fuse these babies down. Cause they like to move. To move. Okay. I think I got it now. And I'm hoping if you have any questions, please go ahead and put that in the chat and I can, try my best to help you guys out as much as possible. Okay. There you go. Let's move this up because we're 4 more rows, guys. 4 more rows. Oh, let me put my wheel back together. Wheel, wheel, wheel. And then that's the wheel right here. I'm seeing that. I'm not liking my camera angle. The black is supposed to go on the inside like that. And the black is going to go on the inside. Is it going out? Yeah. There. And then it's the background on these 2 rows. Okay. Okay, so we got these going. And they go all the way to the end. This little piece right here is the bumper, the back bumper. And see, this is the part that takes quite a bit of time trying to get, your pieces laid out before you get to the sewing. That's why I'm so happy that Donna did graciously allow us her time, so we can definitely get to get most of the sewing complete tonight, if not all. My plan, did come and say that I was going to have all my background pieces done, but what had happened was I did that first panel and then the bottom parts of the other panel, and I was like, you know what? I want to show you guys the full effect, how to do it all, because some of you weren't around when I did the very first one. So, ooh, it's hot. So I wanted to share that experience with you guys. Okay, let's go on to the last 2 rows. Oh, this one is pretty easy. This one is all the whole thing. You guys put all your information. Sassy, seeing anyone? You're not seeing anyone get a ticket. Okay, let's see. Because on my side, I'm seeing that Katie has a ticket, Beverly has a ticket, Peggy Lynn has a ticket, Donna Dixon has a ticket, and Lorraine has a ticket. So I do see it on my side. Maybe I have to program something, the response for it, but I do see your name in here. Okay, guys, I do see your name in here. 5 people have entered. If you guys want to get entered into it, I need you to put in explanation MLAQ. I do see that you guys are entered. Okay. But I don't understand because I know we worked that out. See, it's Beverly, Peggy, Lynn, Lorraine. Okay. Who did I not? Okay, there you just said. Today I didn't see your name. Are you not going to enter, honey? I need you to enter too. Okay. And it's telling me that we have 21 more minutes for it. So if someone else come in, they might get a chance. Okay. And it's Friday, it's hot, and this is probably the last Friday before school start for a lot of people, especially I know over here it will be. School probably have started for others. So this could have been a bad day and time. But you know, your girl got to get in when she can get in and just let the replay happen. And I'm sorry for those who were not able to enter the giveaway. Okay, we have one here. And then I need this one here. And then we have this one here. So you have to be mindful of your orientation of these half-square triangles. That's now, of course, that's a given. I lost two of my pieces, my background pieces. Hold on, I gotta go back on to the other side and grab my mess. That's one right there. No, I'm missing three pieces. What? The devil. See? I got too busy counting happy. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta go grab my other squares. Oh, girls, I'm not bothering you. There's one. I know you guys done this before, so I'm not gonna even ask. You know, when you're working on something and you just know for a fact you have all your crap together, all your stuff together, to come to find out you don't. I have one more piece, so now I have to cut two more pieces. Your girl don't have it together. Hold on. Hold on. We're about to get it together though. And I have to do it off camera, so unfortunately you won't see me for a second. Hold on one second. When I tell you my studio has been flipped upside down because of these birds, it is unreal. Okay, let me get this like this. But the timer is going. I am still here. This would have been like, okay, take it and be like Miss Teresa Louise. Okay, now everybody get up and stretch. But I'm also giving you guys the time to catch up in your placing your pieces. So That's that one. And here is another. Now I can say I cut some pieces by hand and not with the AccuQuilt system. I have my pieces. Oh, thank goodness it was only 3. Well, one I did have an extra, but and I counted them. I counted them twice, and all of them were there. Don't know what the heck happened. You know what? I probably did have them. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Benson was down here, and I know I saw him smacking on something, so I could have dropped them, and he ate them. Yo, my child. Hold on 1 second. He don't know I'm live. And when he sent me a message and got all exclamation points, oh Lord. I'm live. Hold on. He needs some medical attention or my medical expertise. Poor baby. Okay. Okay, what is this timer looking like? Hi, Marguerite. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, come on in. Put your name in. Let me see if it came through. It came through on this other side. I have Linda. I have Day. Have a ticket as well. We got 14 minutes, y'all. 14 minutes. Not sure why the chat again is not saying that you guys received the ticket, but I do see it on the other side, okay? I do see it. So we will get that part fixed. All of this is learning. This is my first one using the cloud bot, so I'm getting used to it. Okay, guys, we have this whole panel fused. Yay! Now, because I have to piece these together, hold on. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to bring this upside down. Oh, let me show you just in case you guys couldn't see it laying down. There it is. The pumpkin in the back of the truck in the start of the start dip. Okay, I see one of my pieces waving to you. That's where glue will help. But I'm going to press this area anyway, just in one moment. Now I'm going to fuse this bottom piece to it. On the bottom piece, I left a lip. See the lip at the top, very top here? I left this lip on purpose so I can fuse it to the Oh, you know what? I already have one on the other one, so I can cut this one off. You only need it on one piece. If you're gonna put it on this piece, you need to cut the other panel. You need to cut it right at the very end of on the line. So what I'm going to do now is just take my scissors and I'm going to cut this one right on the bottom line. I already have a piece right here. So now, what if you don't have a lip? You can take a piece of the fusible that you're not using, have it about a half an inch, and then just put it on the back side and fuse it together. I'm going to say piece A and piece B to it. Okay, I'm just cutting on this line, as you can see, just cutting this piece to even out. Oh, I just feel so discombobulated. I hope you guys understand. If not, I have a whole nother piece that I can try to explain it even a little bit better. Is this pattern, Stephanie? I love the truck. Love. I'm trying to make sure this is over so I can see. Is this a free pattern, Stephanie? Yes, it is. The link for the pattern is in the description box already. And it is free. Gotta love free. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is line up my little marks. They have little X's, like the intersections. Line them up. Line them up. And then you will fuse it together just as you would the pieces. There you go. There. And voila. We are fusing our panels together, so that way we will make one big piece. Okay. Thank you, Dave, for answering that question. I truly appreciate it. Okay, there we go. So now, no pins, no nothing. And I still got that one flapping. You don't have to keep saying hi. Is it you? Who's saying hi over here? You. Let's fuse you down. Let's fuse you down. This is the only thing that, it's a little bit, time consuming, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, I get to fuse the two together, because I could do them separately, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to take the chance of messing up. So this one is already trimmed except for the bottom piece. I didn't trim that piece. So let me trim this piece right quick. And then we'll go ahead and fuse it together. Again, I'm just cutting on the line. You only need a half an inch lip on on one side of your panel if you have to piece them together. So you know, just making room so you can fuse them down together. And what you do is just line up the grid where it would naturally fall, and you'll be good. And of course, you're making sure you have the correct orientation. Because wouldn't it be bad if I if I fuse this mess together? And it'll be upside down. God knows that'll be funny to me. I'll probably sit here and cry in front of y'all. Okay. What? Because this space that I'm working in is so tiny. I might have to take this to the big ironing board. Yeah, because this is not gonna work. Well, it might work. Let me give it a chance. I just have to do it in sections. Lord, please don't let me burn myself. That would be bad. We'll do it in sections and see. Okay. When I did the first video, the joy video, I had a different setup, and unfortunately I can't get back to that area because I have the brooder down here. And seriously guys, these chickens weren't supposed to still be in here, but this heat has made it ridiculously hot where we cannot work outside a lot of, you know, into the late evening, but then it started getting dark a lot faster. So yeah, this is not going to work over here in this area. So give me a minute. I am going to take this over to my big ironing board, which is right here. You still be able to hear me. And I am going to fuse these two pieces together and we'll get to sewing. Hello, Susie. Go ahead and make sure you enter the giveaway. And Quilt Queen, please do. Nancy, please do. I'll be with you guys in just a moment. Talk amongst yourself. Just don't talk about me, okay? Again, the giveaway is to a gift certificate to my good friend Angel for her quilt shop. We want to be very supportive. Okay, panel, we are not going to, let's have a discussion. Let's get some act right. Okay. We want to be supportive of Angel and her endeavors over there in Williamsburg, Virginia. If you are in that area, please check her out, okay? Okay. Now, let's quickly do this. No, you mind. Come over here. Okay. This is one of my favorite ways to make this gridded pattern. But this is the first time where I'm having to actually, hey, use the fusible to join panels together. So this is quite an interesting step. And you might have already have yours all ready together if you had purchased a big enough piece. They only sell them in these separated panels. Sugar booger, that's hot. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Hold 1 second. Okay, one more section. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay. Alrighty. We have everything. I'm just making sure that everything is fused down. And it is. Okay. Okay, now for the fun, guys. Now for the fun. Here it is. All fused together. Now we about to watch it shrink. You're about to watch it shrink. Quilt Queen, it is explanation MLAQ. It's not going to show up on the screen, unfortunately. I must have something incorrectly programmed. And it is not showing that you have the ticket, but it shows it on my side. Now, what we have to do is we will be going across, or you can go up and down. Don't matter which direction you're going. Just pick a direction and keep that direction. Okay? So what you'll do is you'll fold down your first row. Fold down your first row, and it should be sitting on top of row 2. Folded row 1 down, and it's on top of row 2. Make sure that it's all the way down, and you're going to take it and sew a 1/4 inch seam onto that on that seam. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to using my sewing machine. I was doing these half square triangles and didn't put my stuff back together. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that very first row. You don't have to worry about doing the knotting. Be mindful of your quilt. They always fuse down. You like I said, some of mine was still waving and trying to say hi to y'all. So just in case you have that, just be careful of that. So this is the fun part. You don't have to go slow. You don't have to go fast. You just go at your own speed. And as long as you are consistent, keeping that 1/4 2-inch-ish, however yours is set up. Seam allowance, go ahead and do so. Up and down, up and down. Does the fusible stick to the bed of the machine? No, because no. The bed of, are you talking about the bed of my iron or my machine? No, it's not sticking because the pieces are already fused to the machine. I mean to your fabric, so it's not touching. Only time it won't be touching at all because you'll be folding it down on top of itself. So you will not have, I don't have any problems. I never had a problem with it gunking up a needle or anything like that. I think I'm answering your question correctly if I understood it right. Okay, after I finish this row, I will definitely go ahead and check to see if our time is up. This is a long row. It's long. So I have my first row already sewn together. See it? It's already sewn together. That's it right there. Next step, you're just going to continue to do it all the way down. What am I doing? What's this? Another piece of thread. Go over there, mind your business. Go to the next row. You're going in between rows 2 and 3. Fold it all the way down. Between rows 2 and 3. And start to sew again. Making sure that if you start in vertically, continue vertically all the way through. What I'm going to do with this back end back here is I'm going to roll it so I won't have any problems with my pieces. You cannot say, oh, okay, and now I'm ready to go the other way. You can't do that because there's a step in between and you don't want to have to, you don't want to have to be creating a nightmare for yourself, okay? I did say I was going to check the giveaway, didn't I? Let me go ahead and get this one so I can definitely give you guys time to get to this point if you haven't gotten there yet. Now, could you have done this without the grid? Of course. Of course you could. Of course you can. You'll be sitting doing exactly the exact same thing, piecing all your pieces together. We're just doing it in a little bit faster way by using the fusible interfacing. Okay. Whew. It's a workout though. This one is a lot bigger than the Joy panel, I'm tell you that. And I do know it is, how many? 14 plus 8, like 18 rows. If you're enjoying, yeah, thanks, Heather. The back part of the fusil isn't sticky, correct. Does the okay, let's see. Is there any other questions? Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it has ended. Let's see. Let's see. It has ended. It's telling me now to pick a winner. We had 12 entries, and the winner is, guys. Now it better tell me you guys who the winner is, so it won't. I don't know. Maybe we have to do a screenshot. Winner has been picked. I'm not gonna say the name because I want to see if it's in the chat. It is in the chat. Do you guys see it? Do you see who won? Please, everybody, congratulate Miss Beverly. Now, Beverly, I think you won one of my giveaways before too, haven't you? I didn't pick her this time, okay? The computer, I drew her name out, I think, how I did it before. Congratulations! She is one lucky lady, girl. I hope you played a lottery, because honey, you are a winner. Every time I see a giveaway and your name is in it, I'm not gonna enter because I already know you got it. She is a winner, guys. She has won a $25 gift card over to Halo Inspirations. Now, I hadn't planned it, but since what time is it? It is 7:15. I think we'll get the sewing done, all not all the sewing done, but all of the vertical sewing, well, whatever you want to call this. This is horizontal sewing done in within the next hour. Definitely on part 2 there will be another giveaway, okay guys, because I do thank you guys so much, and it will be the exact same price. Okay, so you do have a chance. If you did not win the first time, you can win again. I mean, no, not win again. So baby, don't you come over here and win. No, I'm just teasing. If she win it, she win it. She won it fair and square. But hopefully by then I'll figure out what the heck happened, why your name's not one in there. But yeah, you're welcome, Beverly. Congratulations again. Um, but yeah, we'll have another one. So feel free to come back and join us then. I hope you guys are not leaving now, but yeah, we'll be here until 8 o'clock sewing this, even if I'm doing it by myself. I'll be here sewing it and then coming back on part 2, because when we're sewing it this way, just in case you can't come back, after I finish this seam, let me show you what you have to do prior to. It's very important, guys, very important. Prior to you going sewing the seams the vertical way, what you must do, the lines that we just sewn down. Okay, keyboard, don't do that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to stand up to do so. This was the first seam we did right here. See it? This is the first seam that we did all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. The step that you must do is take your scissors and clip up to the stitch line. Up to the stitch line. If you go through it, don't beat yourself up. It's okay, because your fabric is secure. So you'll just go down all the way down every intersection, And what that is going to allow is for you to, when you flipped it over, hold on, let me just snip all of these so I can show you. Just take your time, snip those intersections. This is probably the part of the process that I don't like, but I understand that it is necessary for me to get the result that I want. And in this case, it's a lot of snipping, ladies and gents, just so you know. I understand. I got to do it too. So what's going to happen is when we go down the opposite direction, I'm going to sew all of these seams in one direction and then all of these in the opposite direction, and that's going to allow for me to be able to nest my seams. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, the camera's right here. So I will be able to nest my seams. That's why it's so important to make sure that you do that clipping. Okay. Now let's continue, because I cannot sew that down, that line, that vertically yet. No, because I'm still doing horizontal. Let's continue. Let's continue. That sort of snipping is perfect for mind numbing movie night or watching the news. Yes, thank you, Heather. Thank you. It is. It is. And only because I want to show you guys, I'm doing this, trying to do this all in 1 or 2 settings. You guys don't have to do it as quickly as I'm doing it. Take your time and do it. Take your time and just enjoy the process, because this whole thing is a process. It is a process. And as you get closer and closer to done, you just feel like, oh man, I want to do more. But just take your time and enjoy it. So while I'm watching Becca tonight, I will be doing all of my clipping and all of my sewing, row by row. I mean, not sewing, ironing my rows, so I can nest. And when that's done, when we come back, only thing we have left to do is the vertical seams. And it's going to look like an accordion. I'm going to let you know that right now. It's going to look really funny once it's all done, because we're shrinking it together. I'm going to show you as soon as I finish here. It's going to start looking like an accordion piece. See that? But that's okay. That's okay. Any other questions? See, and it's just you just sit, you can sit and chat, you can sit and watch a movie. The only thing that's a pain in the butt to me is that I'm afraid that I might lose a square because I'm trying to, you know, having to manipulate the quilt top so much. Though it's supposed to be fused down. Some pieces be still like this, you know, they're still waving to me. There's nothing I can do about that but refuse it. So, or you can stick a pin in it. But did you guys understand, or do you see what I can show you again if I need to, so you can do that part. Once you sew the seam, so you won't get confused, you can also do your snipping then as well. It's a personal choice. I just want to do all mine together. There you go. And see, it just folds down so nicely. Now I do know that Carmen Geddes is on one of the 10 sisters, and it literally is 10 sisters. Now I don't know if all 10 sisters are a part of this business, but it is 10 sisters. But the one who does this, does the patterns and stuff, her name is Carmen. Carmen, when she does her ironing, like once she fuses everything down before she even sews, she'll fuse it, hit it with the dry heat, and then turn around and heat it with steam. She said that helps secure the squares down even that much better. I have not tried that. I have not tried that. But when I go to my machine is sounding kind of rough. I think it's because I didn't put no oil in it before I started sewing. I'm so not used to this machine yet, because this machine requires you to oil it every single day. And I'm so used to jumping on my Janome, even though I hadn't had it now over a year. August would have been a year, beginning of August. So I'm still not used to having to oil my machine every day. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. I remember between rows 7 and 8. I'm not using Orifil thread on this tonight. I am trying to finish up this roll of connecting thread. I think it's connecting threads. Spool of thread that I had. In the beginning, my machine was not like an Orifil thread, and once I took it in, because I was having an issue with it, and they kept it for a day to figure out what was going on. And once they found out everything was going on, my machine decided that, oh, you know what, Orifil is my best friend. Oh. So now I can use Orifil thread with this machine. It kept breaking, and it could have been very well that was, the problem with the machine was the tension was not right, and they said it could have been thrown off by it being on a boat for so long, because I did purchase her in the height of the you know what. Okay. Oh, Lord, I was about to skip a row. Okay. We are getting there. Okay. I see something funky going on. I see something funky going on. Okay. Sassy, you can show. Can you show how you snip again? I sure can. Okay, I'm gonna do that now because I think I need to do a little bit more. I have to hit it with the iron again. So let's show you on the second row. Okay. Remember, I am going horizontal. So we're going to pretend I just finished sewing. I just finished sewing this line right here, all the way down. I just finished sewing this. I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip up to the sew line that I just did. Let me, in fact, hold on 1 second. Let me come around the camera. Okay, this is what I just finished. This is the line that I just finished sewing. I already snipped this one right here. I'm gonna snip again right up to the sew line, going all the way down that seam that I just sewn. That one's already cut. Just keep going all the way down. And right now the fabric is folding over for me on that intersection. So it's giving me a where to cut. Thank you, fabric. You're so kind. And you're just cutting right in between. And then I'm going to show you again up close what it will look like when once you open it up. Okay, go back down to this other side here. So I already snipped this one. So when I go to sew this, not sew it down, yeah, sew it down. Before I sew it down, I'm going to iron this row all going in this direction. And then I'm going to iron this row back here all going in this direction right here. Reason being is at that point I can get my seams to nest. And then when it's nesting like that, this one is not cut yet, so I haven't done that row yet. So when I get that seam to nest, when I go and start to sew my 1/4 inch seam going down, my seams will nest, and when I open it up, I will have everything will be in alignment. Okay. I hope that helped. Let me know if I need to show it again. thank you for showing us again. Not a problem, not a problem. That's what I'm here for. I want to make sure you guys get this project. What happened if you accidentally cut the sew line? If you accidentally cut the snow line, let me tell you, it's okay. Let me tell you why it's okay. Because you already have it secured because you already sewn it. So when you accidentally cut it, remember when you get ready to sew, you're going to go over it again anyway. It's going to be caught up in that the second time when you sew it, like I'm doing it horizontal now, it's going to be caught up in the seams when I sew it vertically. So it's okay. It is okay. Now, this is the thing that I wish this is probably why glue is helpful too. Some of my, you got too much stuff here, girl. Good gracious. As you can see, some of my pieces are starting to come up. Oh, you probably can't see it. This is what it looked like so far with all the sewn pieces together. All the sewing that I've done just up here. But what's happening is I'm losing some of my pieces, as you can see right there. So the only thing I have to do is turn my iron back on. What I could do is, let's get rid of this because we don't need that iron anymore. There you go. You just do that. Though I'm about to use the iron to secure my pieces down. So yeah, the pieces are coming together. Oh crap. I need to have one of everything over here, but usually I'm not over at this ironing station. Sorry about that. I left my sheet. Turn you off. Okay. So if your pieces start to lift, that's okay. Just smack it back down with some heat and it'll be okay. Isn't that right, girls? You over there being loud. Just press them down. There. She said she can hear my babies. Yes, girl, they so loud, being disrespectful. But they don't. That's okay. And that's another reason why I worry about coming back on at 10 o'clock tonight, because they're down here, that's their, they'll be asleep. So I'll be throwing off their sleeping rhythm tonight, which is okay because I'm hoping to put their hind parts in that coop tomorrow. We have if my husband did everything tonight that he could without me, the run would have been 100% secure. If you don't know, we are building our own chicken coop. Would I do it again? No. Well, you know what? We probably would do it again, but just not with the plans that we have, because I'm going to tell you, those plans really were not beginner friendly. You had to know quite a bit of carpentry skills already, so we muddled through the best we could. I think they will still enjoy it. So, yeah, we are building it from scratch, and this heat here has been horrible for the past month. It's just been too hot. So my husband still worked during the day, so we've been trying to get it done in the evening as much as possible. And I'm gonna tell you, it has been a humdinger. Okay. So our goal is put the sand in a coop area tomorrow, and that way we can put them in the coop because the inside of the coop is done. The only thing that there is nothing that needs to be completed on the inside. They will have to live in there for a couple of days so they'll know that that is where they are to go back home to roost or go to bed at night. I'm hoping they can learn that in 2 days. Please, Lord, let them learn that in 2 days. Because I don't want to be out there in the middle of the night trying to catch no chickens. That's going to be funny to me. That's going to be so funny. But I got a feeling I already know which one going to be hard-headed. And that's going to be my little Ruthie. She is a 5-year-old Easter egger. She is so sassy. Woo! She get that from my mama, I guess. But yeah, she is funny. She'll be the one. But I'm hoping Della can get them straight and tell them, come on, it's time to go to bed. Beverly said, and Peggy Lynn said, I love your coop. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And honey, y'all, it has just been so, if I would have had known what I know about chickens now, I would have had chickens. Yeah, I would have had some of your cousins. I would have had them a long time ago. They are so funny. Now, what I don't like, if you can see my eyes from afar and hear it in my voice, your girl got allergies. I'm allergic to paper dust. So if paper has been sitting or in touching the wood, if it's been sitting, I get red and itchy. And it's in my eyes. When they leave, I'm going to have to do a deep cleaning of everything in here. And I know for a fact I will not be able to do it in one day. And the thing about it is, because I have a live on Monday and then a Tuesday, and most likely probably Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday before I can deep clean in here. Because I do have the lives set for Monday and Tuesday. And this weekend we are trying to finish the coop to get it 100% completely done. Everything except the electricity. My husband, he does electrical work on his own. Therefore, he is going to do the electric work. I mean, he went to school for it, okay, but he just don't do it as a full-time job. So he will be running electricity to the coop for me. So I'll have it just in case in the wintertime I need water for them. A heater for the water, I should say. Because I don't want to have to be going out there every 30 minutes to unblock or make sure that the water is not frozen. Good evening. That's my chicken dinner. But if I would have known that I was going to like being a chicken mom, I would have done it a long time ago. And I have one wall, guys, inside the run that I am so looking forward to decorating. Also will be doing the some chicken curtains for the nesting boxes. They're way too young. They're only 5 weeks. They won't be laying no eggs no time soon. So I have to get them ready for that. The nesting boxes are closed off, so they will not be sleeping and pooing in there. My husband grew up with chickens. I never grew up with any kind of farm animal. I only grew up with dogs and had a cat a couple of times in my life. fish and stuff like that. We did have a bird in the house. It wasn't my bird, but the bird was in our house. We had I, I wanted a hamster, and my cousin bought this white albino rat. I was like, this is not no dang on hamster. He was like, it's all the same. So we had a rat. My mom was not happy about that. Okay. This thing is too dang on big. What in the world? What kind of animals did you guys grow up with? I know animals are so fun. They can be they can be a handful. Cause my Benson is a handful, y'all. That's probably why he's not down here with me today, right now. He's usually down here with me. I think when he know he was gonna get in trouble if I found out he ate my squares. I think that's what he was smacking on. He loves fabric, anything but paper. Off to watch Becca. Okay, I'll be over there. Bye, Katie. Cats and chickens. All right, Heather. She grew up with some cats and chickens. Oh, she don't gotta be what you call it. If she wanna watch Becca, I'm gonna be getting up to watch Becca too. Cause I am going to finish this part. Uh, you little chickens, you gotta tear my throat up. So the next time we have chickens, the brooder will not be in my studio, okay? I'm gonna have to make sure I get them again in the spring. And I will hope to have an area. I'll wait till one of our girls go broody and just bring in a couple at a time. And it only depends on if, if we have any losses too. Because if we have any losses, that's the only time I will go ahead and bring in other ones. Okay, any question, guys? Any questions about this part of the process so far? Again, well, we'll come back at 10 o'clock and we will be working on the vertical. So for homework, homework, finish sewing the one side down. And once you finished it, go ahead and iron it. Go ahead and iron it. It's okay. It's safe to iron it, even though you haven't ironed it the other way. Ironed it the other way yet. Go ahead and iron it so when it'll help ease everything together when you go ahead and excuse me, y'all, my voice. These allergies. Take an allergy pill. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, it helps once you iron it open. It's gonna help you make everything lay just that much flatter when it comes time to doing your sewing everything down in the other direction. Okay. I hope that made sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and but remember, guys, if you come back, it's going to be another giveaway. My puppy grabbed scraps out of the trash. Beverly grew up with dogs, bunnies, and cockatiels. Dogs, Karen said dogs, but when I had kids, they had fish, turtles, snakes. Oh, child, you good, you good, you good, you good. My daughter had the nerve to ask for a snake. My girl, not in this house. Because if that thing ever got loose, honey, I'm giving the house to the snake, okay? Because we cannot coexist in the same place. My last scene here, girl, you don't have to catch chickens in the evening. Just take a can of feed or whatever you carry their feed in and train them to come to you. Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Heather. Yes, because I'm like, because right now they love to eat out of my hand. So I'm hoping that I don't have to fuss with these little stuffed ones. But that little Ruthie one, oof, she, she's like, mm-mm. And then there's Rosie. Rosie is so funny acting sometimes. Now she'll eat out of your hand, but she wants everybody else to do it first. Then I have Mocha. Mocha is my girl. She wants to be held all the time, or um, she'll climb up my arm. And she always wanted to be held. Oh, this is good because my machine is telling me, oh, we need more bobbin. So it's going to be running out at a good, I'm going to be stopping at a good time. Okay, let me cut this. I'm going to show you guys, excuse me, I'm going to show you what it looks like thus far. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more seams to sew going in this direction. Here it is right here. You see how it's getting, it's shrinking. It's not as long as it used to be. It's shrinking. So, yep, that's it. So I got to do these pieces down at the bottom and then continue to knock stuff over, I guess. And then again, I'm going to press it open or press it, give it a nice press before I go and do all of my snipping. And then I will snip all the rest of the seams, and then I will start to sew in the opposite direction. Okay, so Nancy says, Heather said, yeah, no, I don't chase chickens. Nancy says, my daddy used to call me Ellie Mae. I would nurse all animals. Girl, me too. I used to bring everything home to my mama until she threatened me. She's like, don't you bring that nothing to this house. I was like, okay. We used to bury them all in the backyard. She was so mad at me. But yeah, it looks good. Looks fantastic. Thank you guys so much. So what's going to happen is I told you what my homework assignment is while I'm watching Becca is to finish up these last 4 rows going horizontal, iron it nice and open is, of course, as much as I can. You can't, it's not that much you have to, there's not a lot of stretching that I will be doing, just opening it up and ironing it. Do my snipping and start to sew the opposite direction, and that will be it. But I want to finish it on live with you guys so I can say I finished the project. Right? So yeah, until 10 o'clock. I will see you guys tonight. Hopefully all you guys can return, because guess what? We got another giveaway. So, and again, congratulations to Beverly. Until 10 o'clock, talk to you guys later. Bye.